What is going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Midweek Hangings once again. And hopefully everybody is having a good day today. It's not too bad. Like even out here in California, it's not too hot. It's still in the 90s, but that's okay. It's like, end of summer. Not too bad. I'm not extremely dying here. But because of that, that's one reason that next week I'll probably be doing these a little bit later. Also, I'm starting a new job, and I'm pretty sure I won't be home until like 4 o'clock my time, so an hour and a half from now, give or take. So I'm going to be doing these a little bit later next week. It'll probably still just be an hour show, but it'll be later in the day just because, well, I'll be at like a different job and everything. So different schedule, different time, get back onto a more consistent schedule. I'll probably be doing either more streams. I'll definitely be doing more videos because I'll be able to set my schedule, do stuff, like get like a full-on routine going, like a proper routine. And so I'll be doing a lot more content stuff. I haven't been doing too much in the last month. I've been really focusing on trying to get like my regular life situated. So this was kind of put on the back burner. Now I'm going to be able to do this a little bit more stress-free type of deal. So that'll be a good thing, and hopefully I'll have like a set schedule, set videos, do all that good stuff, all the stuff I should be doing to get the channel up to 500. I'm almost to 250 subscribers. That's halfway, that's not bad. Halfway is a hell of a lot better than where I was months ago. So right on. With that being said, there's only a few topics. Obviously, in my title here, I got Dexter Resurrection because that just came out, I guess, like a month ago. I'm a little behind on it. I did catch up on all the episodes. And then there's that new movie, Weapons, that comes out tomorrow. I've been hearing good things about it. But we'll talk about things that are around said subjects as well. With that being said, I got a guess. By my side, it's always been there, always been there, always been there. Weed is by my side, it's always been there. Rockefeller Plaza, what's going on, Rock?
Stunt cock.
Yeah, I got that clip as well.
Stunt cock. Oh, we don't have stunt cocks anymore. You need to make sure next time T comes on, you play that for him because he hates it.
Oh yeah, he absolutely
only plays that for T every time he comes on.
Let's go ahead.
What's up, Syfaxx? What's up, chat? Happy Wednesday, everybody.
Go ahead and shout out the chat real quick. We got GG. Sergeant Garatinas and hello, Syfaxx.
Best moderator for every channel I've ever seen.
Yep. He also says, tonight I'll be covering the Green Lanterns in general. Next week, I would like to have you join me to talk about Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy. Me, Rock, or both of us. I might be able to make it Wednesday. It depends. Like I said, I won't know my schedule, my new set schedule, until either Monday or Tuesday. I'm not sure which day I'm officially starting because tomorrow I go in for my physical and that's going to be all fine. And once that's done, I've just got to wait on my start date. And then,
Garantina, I love the Raimi trilogy. I need to check my schedule and pen you in if I can because I love. And I got a whole bunch.
The Spider-Man Raimi trilogy is pretty fantastic. Obviously, the third one is not that great, but there is a lot of good stuff in it still. And I mean,
it holds up years later. I watched all of them. I don't care which one. Even the third one, people they all of them hold up.
Yeah, I rewatched the first two.
To the MCU, fantastic.
Yeah, I rewatched the first two maybe a month or two ago, give or take. And I think they were on Netflix or something. So but it was only the first two. Like the third one wasn't on there. I don't know if it's on there. Maybe I'll have to rewatch that one before that stream if I'm gonna be able to make it. But I mean, finding that movie is not hard. Hell, I can find the new Naked Gun movie right now. Like I just watched it last night again online, just because you can just find stuff. Yeah, it's not hard to find stuff. So here, Rockefeller Plaza, Raimi Spider-Man trilogy. Thumbs up. Yes, sir.
Thumbs up for that.
Got OP. Joseph Lanham. What's up, gang? Yeah, Joseph tried to join me on PlayStation the other night, and like I couldn't. My shit was all jacked up, dude. My Cyberpunk 2077. I was trying to start that, and it just kept crashing on me over and over. It was really fucking annoying. Like I tried to run it twice. Like just as soon as I would hit play, I would do my whole character creation. And I got to the point where I was just like, okay, let me just quickly make this, try to get it started. And it would just crash like my whole it would restart my PlayStation, like the whole thing. I was like, what is happening?
I tried. I downloaded Rivals just to try to help y'all out, and I tried to send him an invite too. It wasn't working. It kept saying numbers too many, invalid location. It was like with the pound sign and like 2 numbers too many. He gave us 7 numbers in the pound sign. It can only take his name plus 5 numbers, not 7.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? So I don't know if it's a PC thing. It said you can play PC except for ranked. So it's probably just some issues they have that.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Flat iron it one day.
So here we got Bootzilla, hello Syfaxx, and maybe Rockefeller. He was just saying that right as I was doing your intro. So yes, Rockefeller is here. And yep. Let's see here. Who else?
In the hizzle.
We got Rafa Balde. What's good, y'all? Hey, everything is good, man. We're here. We're gonna be talking about some TV shows, some movies. Just shooting shit for an hour.
I think you might have been watching me earlier, Rafa, when my damn bonfire the cough. I hit the wrong fucking button when I was trying to fight that guy and actually ended the damn stream. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm not even going to try to restart it back up. So anybody was watching earlier, was like, what the hell happened? I was like, fucking bitches just went ear. They're probably like, I hit the fucking wrong button.
That shit was pissing me off the other night, man. Like when I was trying to do because I was like, I've been putting off Cyberpunk for a minute because I was like, once I get into it, I'm feeling it's going to be one of those games that I'm going to want to play all the time. Like it looks pretty awesome.
You'll play it. You'll finish. You'll finish.
Let me make sure I'm in the right mindset. Let me. Like I knew I had like 2 hours that I was down to just give it a proper start, like a good hour and a half to 2 hours that I could just drop on it. And I was like, all right, cool, let's get this started. And then it just kept crashing on me, and I said, fuck it, I'll play Rivals because I know that'll at least load up. And I played like an hour of Rivals, and I was like, man. But it was like, it's disappointing. As much as I like Rivals, it's disappointing when you're ready and wanting to do something else, but this is the only fucking thing that's working. It's like, all right.
I've been experiencing network issues all of the past 2 weeks, and it seems like it's not only internet, it's StreamYards, and it's PlayStation Network. So I've seen a lot of other people going through the same things too. So
now this could be a factor. Like if I were to try to play right now, this would be a factor, sure. But when
don't stand your PlayStations up. Whoever says I stand mine up, don't do that. Put it down. Put it flat. Because if you stand it up, the heat sink is a square thing. It's got thermal paste. If you put it, it gets hot. It's possibility of sliding. But if you take that and put it down, when it gets hot, what's it gonna do? It's gonna do.
No, it's not gonna go anywhere.
It's gonna hover in the same fucking spot. And even if it does start sliding, it's gonna slide in the exact same spot instead of like this. It's gonna slide off the fucking wall. So you shouldn't stand up things up. That's just asking for fucking up, especially if you got a base model where there's water in it. It's got the like extreme water cooling.
I don't know.
No, you don't have one of the original ones. No, you probably got a 1200 model. If like me, 1100, 1200. But you got like 1000 model.
Like I got it 2-3 years ago, give or take.
Yeah, you probably got a 1200 though.
It was at least a year and a half. But after it released, like I didn't get it day one type of thing.
The day ones had a fucking big ass like water cooling system. It was made out of copper in the bottom of it, like huge as shit. And, like
so it was
like
fucking
big ass fucking. No, it was bad as fuck. No, it was like it was good. It was over engineered. You know what I mean? But it's like, and it prevented it from getting hot. Like extra shit to prevent it from getting hot. That's why they're like, you can stand it up like this. But then when they took that away and they started reducing the heat dissipation, it was more chance of the actual thermal paste to get hot and slide the fucking CPU down. It was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Because they took out the fucking over extreme.
When it comes to my PlayStation, I don't usually play it during the day when I'm upstairs anyways. Like even when I have my computer on up here, I actually take the side panel off. So it opens up my whole, it opens up the whole case. And so
let it breathe.
Yeah, and then I, like once a month I go and blow any of the dust out of it downstairs, and I'm just like, all right, cool, that's been helping because I'm like last year when I was started back up again, like I didn't realize how long it's been since I used my computer, and like it was overheating constantly, and I just went downstairs and I blew like 5 pounds of dust out of that bitch, and I was like, Jesus Christ. But definitely works.
I need to clean mine. Makes me think about clean mine now. I got a fucking bottle of compressed air.
Yeah, just get it. Yeah, just get it.
Sunshine.
I just use it. Well, I have just a full-on air compressor. I just hit that shit real hard.
I bought a bottle, and that's every time I buy one of the bottles. The second time I bought one, it's like
I go through them so quickly.
I'm walking on sunshine. I feel like they're always looking
Nestor
at me.
Pineos. Like, hey, what's up? What's up, Nestor? How are you?
Yes, what's up, man? Happy Wednesday. Happy midweek hangings.
I might just start calling it hangings because midweek. I should just call it hangings. You should
just call it hanging. Just hanging. We're just hanging. Just
Yeah.
hang. That's what we're doing.
It'll probably
We're
be
gonna hang
that.
the fucking media too. You know what I mean? We're still cooking. It's kind of like Kevin Feige. We're still working on it.
Still bad.
We're still trying to work on it. Just give us a chance, all right?
Gray on F&T said Twisted Metal went woke on season 2. Shaking my head. Yes, last week we were talking about Twisted Metal. The release schedule for it is they showed 3 episodes out of 10, and then it's going to be 2, and then 3 again. So you'll be able to see the whole thing in one month. But yeah, they did the typical thing where they have one main guy character, and now it's surrounded by 3 main chicks. Absolutely. And then the second part of it is like Sweet Tooth. Like before the first season, there was Sweet Tooth, like Sweet Tooth's thing. There was the main character, and then like his chick. So that it was like a couple basically, even though at first they're kind of against each other. And then there was like the cops. So there was 3 different factions that were kind of always in the main storyline mix. And now one of those factions got eliminated last season. So now there's just the 2, and it like that dynamic doesn't work because the characters that they add on are all with the main character now. So now it's just one dude with 3 chicks, and it just doesn't work. Like
that's what Hollywood does, though. They want to get
the third episode. You finally get to see Axel and Mr. Grimm, though. That was kind of cool.
I bet Mr. Grimm and Axel. I mean, that's what I want to see is how they did Axel. And when I saw it from the trailer, I was like, "Well, that was fucking awesome as shit." It was actually pretty, like real quick.
It was pretty cool. It was interesting. It like his introduction was all right, and then at the end of the 3rd episode, him and Mr. Grimm are like kind of going at it. And so I'm still gonna watch the rest of it because it's gonna be an easy watch. It's like,
but this is what Hollywood does. Twisted Metal. It's about fucking car chasing, like Fast and Furious, shooting missiles at each other, dropping fucking proxy mine, blowing shit up. You know what I mean? Fucking crazy explosion, death, horror, gore, like fucking Mortal Kombat. You know? What I mean?
There's like, some gory.
You know what we should do? You know what we should do? We should find the female. Isn't there a doll face, a girl? We should make her like a boss lady, and we'll have like her have like a whole squad. We're the squad. Well, that's what Hollywood fucking does.
Yeah, Dollface was just she was the driver of Darkseid, which is a giant big rig. Yeah, and that's what she rolls up in that. But then, of course, she ends up being connected to the main guy's story, and it's like they just fucked it. They fucked up the stuff that made it work. They tried to go. They definitely went like full on girl boss mode.
They buy IPs.
Doesn't work.
They disrespect the source material. They deviate from it. They use it just for the name and for the characters' names. The characters are not the characters that we know. They use them just to be like, oh, you know this character? Good. This is not what they're going to be. They're going to be most likely gay or race swapped.
They did that to a few characters. I mean, like, you don't really see what they look like, but their name is used, but their vehicle kind of isn't, or whatever. Like, there's a guy named Mr. Slam, and his joke is his dick's so big he can crush things with it. But it's like he's supposed to be the construction guy, like Mr. Slam.
Oh, Slam.
Yeah, that was the construction truck, the bulldozer thing.
That's
whatever.
It was hard to do, but it was fun. If you could pick somebody up, you start rumbling.
It was extremely strong. It was strong.
Who was your favorite one?
Back in the day, I used to play a lot of Spectre and Spectre. Shadow was cool because you shot the shadow and made it blow up.
And they go and then cover through things. If they try to go around a wall, it didn't matter. Go right through the fucking
exactly.
That was pretty good. Yeah, I was a Mr. Grimm Axel. Mr. Grimm and Axel. Mr. Grimm would shoot that big ass skull and it would take half fucking power. But Mr. Axel, you can just be like, just keep running.
Just run and then blow them up.
Pound, and boom, blow their ass up.
Sergeant Garatina says, Twisted Metal was one of the first PlayStation games I played back when I returned from North Carolina. I've got a stream to do on that this November. Right on, man. Yeah, it was one of the first few games that I remember even coming out on PlayStation. I remember the first game I ever played on a PlayStation because it came with the PlayStation, which was Jet Moto. Do you remember that game?
Fuck yeah. Jet Moto was awesome.
That was my first PlayStation game, and it was because that's the one that came with the damn thing. So
you know, like if you had like a track like this, when you got to like the 180 degree, they had like these like electric, you can grab it and like it like whiplash you back around. I'd love that mechanic in the game that I never saw anybody else do again. You kind of like you'd be like, oh shit, going too wide. And it kind of grab you.
I just remember learning the cheat code, turning my character into Enigma, which is just like a reflective surface. So everything is reflecting off of you. Yeah, it was.
Those were the days, though.
If I were to look at it now, it would look so pixelated and terrible. But in my mind, what I remember it being like badass floating bikes doing crazy miles per hour. But I've tried to look at old PlayStation 1 graphics, and that shit doesn't live up to what's in my head.
But it's the golden age of gaming for boys, for teenage boys. Like now, if Hollywood goes to try to adapt, which I'm so scared, God of War, which they are. It's not going to be the masculine. The first three were titties hanging out, and everybody throwing themselves at the god. Ghost of Sparta. Slay their fucking head off. It's going to be more Ragnarok. It's going to be Sweet Baby Ink Detected. It's going to be like, what the fuck is this? And it's going to be nowhere near God of War 2018. It's going to be way closer to Ragnarok, more close to fucking Spider-Man 2 than it will be any of the God of War we know. And so that's what, those are the golden ages.
The next question I'm going to be reading here in a second has to deal with weapons. So let me go ahead and finish off with this. Twisted Metal was one of the first PlayStation games. Yes. The other thing, it seems like if you are watching Twisted Metal Season 2, it seems like they're finally getting to the tournament. That's why I think they dropped the first 3 episodes, and now the next 2, they're going to be starting the tournament. So that's good. I'll see if it's any better. Right now, I would say it fell off a cliff. Because I enjoyed the first season a lot. I thought it was a lot of fun. I didn't really have much fun with these 3 episodes. It's like, dude, in 3 episodes, I still couldn't have a good time. That's not a good sign. That's
you can't. You're not gonna like it. Like we do with Andor. That's what I told you. They dropped Andor the first season, the first 3 episodes. If you can't get into a season in the first 3 episodes, you know how the music is, the feel, you got the overall scope of it's not for you.
I would just say work out. Yeah.
It's not your cup of tea.
I would recommend watching the first season. I can say that. I could say, hey, you'd probably have a good time with that. But I can't recommend the second season yet. I wouldn't.
Eyes of Wakanda being 4, it's like, I'll watch the first. D's in the second one, he's like, it's all right. Let me watch the 3rd episode. So what's he gonna do? Even if it's shit, what's he gonna do? Fuck, I might as well watch the 4th. I've already watched the. They're smart. They got his ass. They got D's like, fuck, I watched all 40 episodes. They do shit.
They got me. Motherfuckers got me. So check it out. Nestor Pinillo says, do y'all think Weapons will be like 28 years later good? 28 years later, good trailer, but the movie would suck? No, I've been hearing good things about the movie. The only thing that, and I've tried not to read too many reviews or anything, but I did notice one thing. Some people are saying the beginning's a little slow for the movie, which is fine. As long as it pays off, as long as the movie itself pays off, I don't mind like a slow burn at the beginning if it picks up, because I said it takes a minute to pick up. That's the only one I read, and I was like, that's already too much information. I didn't want even just that. So I actually switched my tickets. So tomorrow I'm seeing it at 2:17 as well, like the same time that Derek's seeing it. Yeah. So I'm not going to be late for the nightcap, but I will be checking that out. And
my nephew asked me to take me to see Fantastic Four again tomorrow. I was like, what? He's like, well, really? I don't have to go back to school till Monday. And I was like, all right, let's go. What time? Cool. He's like, can we go early? I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. So they might Fantastic Four might be getting some more extra money this week. Then you get it from me.
There you go. Go bump it up another $30.
Go bump it up. $30.
So here, Sin says Road Rash was awesome. Yes, Road Rash was a fucking fantastic game.
Great game.
Do you know they made a newer one like, I don't know, 10 or 15 years ago?
What do you mean? Newer.
Yeah, well, it's like 15 years ago, or maybe even longer, but it was the same thing, just slightly more updated graphics kind of deal, and it was the same game. It was kind of fun. I think I picked it up for like $3 or something.
There's always
on Steam or some shit.
There's always like innovative games that come throughout the years, and the next big one that I see on the horizon is Grand Theft Auto 6. It's coming next year. That's going to be
decimate everything.
So if you have the money, it's going to be about $100. So if anybody wants to get it, I would say save your money, start putting it away. You got until May. That's what 10 fucking months. You can put away $10 a month because it's going to be $100. And that should change. If you got a regular PS5, it don't have to be the new PS5 Pro or the upcoming PS6. It'll be compatible. Probably a fucking PS4. I wouldn't be surprised. But they said it has to be. It's a PS5. You have to be on the PS5. It's the next generation. So if you got a
also,
PS5,
hail Sin. I think this was the first comment I saw from you. So right on.
Hail Sin. Road Rash was awesome.
It's here. SJ says, "Hail Syfaxx and Rockefeller." What's up, Snarky J?
Well, I'm not fucking Snarky J. Snarky J hot. Well, let's talk about Snarky J. That's how it always starts. That's how it always starts. Everybody's like, "Why is it?"
She's a good looking woman.
She's beautiful, man. The other day she did a Fantastic Four, but she dressed up as Jessica Alba from the original one. She was like, I like this costume better. I was like, damn, she's like, we're crazy. Had the really bleach blonde hair. I was like, good choice.
We got Angel in the chat. What's going on, Angel? The casual reviewer.
We hung out with you the other day, man. Had a good old time.
Yeah. So Monday, Angel did his first stream, and I don't know if he's gonna always do them on Mondays or if he's gonna pick a certain day at a certain time. I mean, if he does it at the same time, I'm not gonna be able to make it for those because, like I said, I will be back on a whole new schedule next week. On
maybe a little bit more. I won't
be anything before 4 o'clock my time, almost guaranteed. Yep. So it'll be more evening.
You'll be showing up. So when you show up to YouTube and chill, you'll probably be like at least an hour late, right? You'll probably catch the second half of YouTube and chill.
Yeah. If yours is starting at 3, I'm not even sure if it's going to be off at 3:30 or 4:30. So it's one of those two.
I don't need you. Get out of here. I don't want you anyway. Please don't hit me.
Let's see here. Oh yes, Syfaxx. Do you and Rockefeller see any parallels between F4 First Steps and the Black Cauldron? When the studios try to do something new but flop hard.
Is that what the Black Cauldron
is? Is that a gaming studio or
is that like what you're saying?
Mixing the reference.
Is the Black Cauldron when studios try to do something new but flop?
If it's just that
parallels between Fantastic Four, the First Steps, and the Black Cauldron.
Black Cauldron. Why does that sound familiar? But it's not.
Yeah. Is that a movie? 1985. You put 1985. Maybe it's a movie. That's not. I don't know the reference. So.
I don't remember it. I can't think of it at the top of my head.
I can give you an AI question. When it comes to the parallels between Fantastic Four and the Cauldron from 1985, there are some similarities, but when it comes, the studios try too hard to flop. And I can give you the AI answer if that we want.
Yeah, there you go. Apparently, it's a Disney movie from 1985.
Restructure the question.
Yeah, Disney movie from 1985. I guess I don't know. It'd be something I just don't remember it. There's a ton of movies that I saw that are from the 80s and 90s that I watched when I was younger.
Maybe I
do remember. I just don't remember them as well. And I never went back and rewatched any of this shit. Like
this one girl
was something like Die Hard and stuff.
Somebody,
of course, I've seen those a ton of
times. Thomas Stein said he said the Black Cauldron was like a 1980s Disney movie. I was like, what? Oh, that fucking thing. It might. I think this girl was like, I love that movie. You need to see it. I was like, wait, what? Was it a cartoon or was it a live action? It was a live action movie. I think it was like more. It was more like the Never Ending Story, right?
It might be Black.
It was more. I think.
If I see some pictures of it, I might.
It was like a gay version of the Never Ending Story. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
It's an animation.
I was drunk one night with this girl. I went. I may or may not went home with the girl at the bar. And she's like, "This Netflix and chill." I'm like, okay, put it on. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Fantasy movie tried to get teenagers, but was too cutesy, also too scary for little kids. Yeah, they have a lot of stuff like that. I remember even stuff like Fern Gully didn't work for a lot of people, or no, it's not just Fern Gully. It was The Secret of Nim. You ever seen that shit? Like that movie's all crazy as fuck. The Secret of Nim. No, it's fucking weird. It's like, how is this for kids? What the fuck are we watching?
The Secret of Nim. What's the secret? He's gay.
Yeah, it's like, oh, dude, they have a scene where they're like pulling beads out of like out of their ass. Yeah, and if I remember right.
Oh Jesus, they got anal beads.
Yeah, they're just pulling it out it's like a necklace that comes out. It was weird, and you're like, wait a minute,
for a Disney movie.
It's one of those things you see now. You're like, what the fuck? What am I watching?
What is Sean talking about? You
He's
would know
always
all
on
about
his
that
bullshit.
Prozac Rockefeller.
He's always on that. He's on that bullshit.
How old are you guys? How old are you, young man? I'm old enough to be your father.
I think he's only a couple years older than you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man. So any movies that are coming out that you're looking forward to in the next like couple weeks? Like you're gonna go see Nobody 2? Did you see Nobody 1 or anything?
No, I didn't. I'm ready to see Mortal Kombat. That's the next movie that I know is coming up. But that's not too fucking Halloween, which is
it's
3 months.
It's a little ways away.
Little ways away. Besides that, nothing. I mean, again, tomorrow my nephew texted me today and was like, "Hey, would it be all right if we go and saw Fantastic Four again?" I was like, I saw it coming. I was like, "Yeah, all right, fine, let's go." I saw it coming because it's a good movie, and he's still out of school until next week, so I'm gonna go see that again. And after that, there's nothing else coming. I mean, what trailers did we see? Avatar, the Avatar trailer in there. That's not until Christmas. What else is coming down the pipeline? There's nothing coming up. I could go see F4, but if I go to see this tomorrow and I don't see F4 till next week, the way it's going, that'll be out of the fucking movie theater next week, even though it's still making money. They take
So there's some new TV shows out, and I mentioned it just briefly earlier, and then I do kind of want to talk about it, which is Dexter Resurrection. Like, have you seen Dexter at all? Did you see the first? There's like 8 seasons of it.
I saw a couple episodes, but no, I didn't pay attention to it. I might have saw 3 episodes of it.
Okay, it's overall it's really good. It ended like the first season or the first run through, the first series ending. A lot of people didn't like it. Like it kind of ruins a lot of it for a lot of people. And then they did a second series where he actually survives, and nobody liked that fucking ending of that. It was 1 season. Now they're on Resurrection, and they're fucking knocking it out of the park. Like I've watched all 5 of the first episodes, and I was like, holy shit, like it's a return to form. And it's crazy. Like they should be mandatory viewing for writers right now who want to fix old stories, because they come in and they fix a lot of the problems that people are having with just a few simple sentences. They're like, because it like the first episode, it opens up and you're like, didn't he just fucking die? Whatever. And they're like, no, let's explain it away like this. And it's just a few little things. You might have to sit there and be like, yeah, that's a little bit of bullshit, but they just explain it away and then they move the fuck on. And then it's like, okay. And now you're onto a much more interesting story with a character you actually like again. And it actually fucking works.
Like I'm always saying about,
perfect, but it's like, holy crap.
When Dee's always asking us, is Star Wars dead? Is it beyond resurrection? I'm like, no, it's not. And the right person, you can say, look, these movies aren't canon. We're going to throw those out the window. Those were Elseworld. Like, just you come in here like James Gunn and say these movies were, especially TVs, not non-canon. And then you say, and then something like an actual Star Wars, go back to the original opening crawl scene where explains it away in literally 30 seconds, goes over some of the fucking wrongs we had writing that shit. It doesn't take much to course correct something in the right fucking hands. And I'm glad you said that. Is going back to showing writers nowadays who aren't good at that how to fix fucking things, because there's a lot of fuck up in this universe that you got to fix. If you're gonna be a writer nowadays, you got to be like, what am I looking at? Well, you got to look at the deviation from how deviated from source material, where we are, and how to get it back on course. Which it takes a little bit of time to get the understanding of what the original source material was and like what people liked, but it's a lot of DEI wokeness. We know that. Get that shit out.
As soon as Dokes died, I was not happy. Yeah, but I mean that moved the story forward, and it made sense the way that they used him. Like they referenced so much stuff from the original series in this new one, the resurrected one. Like they bring back a bunch of characters who are dead or whatever, like in his mind. They're like flashbacks and stuff like that, and it's just done really well. And it was really surprising. I was expecting to not like it, and especially when I realized that it's already been out for like 5 weeks. So I was like, oh man, obviously I didn't even care about this when this was getting announced. I was like, all right, let me throw in an episode, because I was looking at something. I clicked on it on IMDb, and it's at like 9.2. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? Like, I was like, is it doing that good right now? I was like, I'll give it an episode. And I watched the first episode, and I was like, okay. And I just watched the rest of it. because it was it's interesting, and they got I don't know, they're making it work. Like they're selling me on it for sure.
Well, that's good, because I know a lot of people did like it. It's one of the movies like TV shows like The Walking Dead, where, or Game of Thrones, that was good in the beginning. Some people's, I don't know if everybody liked
that. That kind of happened with Dexter. It's like every
season
would just be like a completely different thing. Like the first 4 seasons, you can watch those and it's like perfect. Then it starts kind of falling off. Then they have a season that actually comes back, and then like the last season kind of falls off and
it'd be ends
terribly.
It'd be great to be like, oh my God, I'm a young filmmaker. I'm working for Marvel. I got a 5-year deal or 10-year deal with them. Let's say you get a 10-year deal to work with Marvel to do all these films. After 5 years, you'd be like, dude, I'm tired. Like I explained on the nightcap last night, I'm tired of doing the Marvel intro and then start with the you got to start with some kind of flashback scene. It'll take about 2 or 3 seconds, then snap. All of a sudden, a whole bunch of action for the next 13 minutes. You know what I mean? It's like, and then we're going to slow down. Now we need to build it back up with storytelling. It's going to be about a 20-minute slow part. It's going to be a lot of fucking insert fucking. I'd be so tired of the formula shit. You'd be like, wait a minute, I don't want to do this anymore. You'd want to be. You're not creative. You'd want to move on. And so you can see that these people are back, and they're like,
they've mentioned it. It's the Marvel formula in general. Like they have this. It's the same thing. How you said, like even the intros all feel the same. It's all gonna be. It's gonna be this kind of weak beginning, like something sneaky going on, and then boom, action set piece, and it's like something important is kind of happening for the first 3 minutes, and boom, they hit the music and cue into our main character or some shit. They do that
because it's hard to keep a good team for more than 4 years. So if you're making a project like Dexter and it comes out the first 3 seasons, everybody's like fucking hyped to do it. This is awesome, and we're getting good money, and everybody loves it. After 4 years, we're doing the same thing. Well, don't worry, we're gonna come back for a 5th season and do the same thing. Why don't we go on to like a better project and like do something like we just did here?
That's like what happened to Supernatural.
And that's what happens. People's like, it's like, no, but we need you here for 8 seasons. 4 seasons is all you're gonna get out of something. That's why I tell people, like, nowadays it's standard. You got to make a trilogy. It's okay to make just one movie, just a one-off. Hell, even better, if you want to make the Batman 2 and stop it there, you don't have to make the Batman 3. You can stop the Batman and Batman Returns. Those 2 movies, they're my favorite Batmans. They're not a trilogy. You know what I mean? So you don't have to follow the same formula.
Nestor Pania says, oh yeah, and that Chris Evans movie coming out in August is called Honey Don't. I have seen the trailer for that. I think I remember that looking okay. It's like I think it's an indie style movie though. I don't think it's like a mainstream movie. It looks kind of more indie. And I don't know, that one looked whatever. I only saw the trailer one time. I'll probably see it again tomorrow. Like it'll probably play tomorrow before the Weapons movie.
Kerpa sent me a trailer for something with Ana de Armas in it. I forget who it was. Like, I forget what the hell it's called, but there's a movie with Ana de Armas. He showed me. I was like, that was pretty cool. We're gonna talk about it on YouTube and chill. So I didn't even look at it, but just from like, I forget what the name of it was. I don't think it was that one though. But that's
Sean fucking loved Eyes of Wakanda. Wakanda Eyes or whatever it's called was amazing. All the girl bossing, so much girl bossing, all the amazing girl bossing. I want nothing but it. Felt like I was married again. All right.
Reloaded, the video game, is made by Epic. They make Fortnite, owned by Disney. I'm telling you, that's not. I don't know if there's a correlation between it, but I guarantee there's supposed to be. But Ryan Coogler's probably like, I don't want to put my hands on it. You know what I mean? It's a spitting image of what the game is. They go from Wakanda back in time, and they time travel and show significant parts in history that probably couldn't have been done without Wakandan artifacts that were stolen by who.
Yeah,
oppressors.
I mean, it's literally the same story.
And so it's the fucking video
at the same time. Yeah,
they're coming out at the exact same time. I'm like, I wonder if Ryan Coogler's like, man, I don't want to be a part of this. Just like he had to sell the fucking Black Panther 3 shit or the Blade shit, the fucking to sinners. Remember all that?
There's they sold all the costumes and shit.
There's some behind the scenes was fucked up to where there was like, well, this is supposed to be Eyes of Wakanda for Fortnite. Just call it something else. What? We'll call it Reloaded. It's an African.
Miss Sparkles is here. What's going on, Miss Sparkles? Howdy hoes.
I hope you're feeling better, Miss Sparkles. And them pictures are crazy.
Yeah, keep getting better. Yeah, shit's brutal.
Get that ointment on there.
Crazy.
Lube it up. Get some ointment on, some Vaseline, some red jelly. Smear it all over you. Keep it nice and moist.
Let
That's
me
nasty.
find her real quick. I'll go ahead and I'll share her. What's it called? I think she has either a GoFundMe or she has one of those going on right now. Let's see if I can find it. I'll go ahead and share it out there if anybody wants to help her out.
That'd be great. That'd be great. If I knew it,
it's a give, send, go. She's just trying to raise 500. She's raised 125 so far. Let's go ahead and post this out there.
I think she's gonna be out of work, and she needs some help. With some medical bills, and she took a nice stumble trying to ride a bicycle. You idiot!
You guys go to that link. You guys can help out Miss Sparkles. She's on her way she's recovering from a bike accident that left her with all sorts of fun, probably new scars and a bunch of. I don't know. I think she says it like broke her wrist or like the bones even came through. It's brutal.
Bad. Yeah. So anything, if anybody has in their heart can spare it, even the change, just like I do every day. If I got my extra lunch, a couple fucking $1 bills, change, even a water bottle. You see the person on the side of the road, they can use them when you do.
She said permanent hand damage. Damn. See, like. I use my hands. Well, I mean, everybody uses their hands and feet for everything, but it's like I also use it for work and shit like that. I'm always doing some type of construction or whatever, and then I play guitar. Like literally all my hobbies and everything.
It's fucking.
I would be fucking.
It's a confident breaker too, especially like when I got in a crazy accident when I was 31. I told you Transformer film, I got my pelvis fucking shattered, and when you're old, it's like if I was 13, I'd be like, oh, I'm fine. I got a whole bunch of life ahead of me. When you get old, like we are and it happens, you're like, fuck, man, it's really it defeats your morale to where you're like, I'm never gonna be able to bounce back from this. I'm gonna be injured the rest of my life. You will have some shit you're probably gonna be fucked up for, but you'll move past it. It sucks in the moment. So again, if anybody out there can help.
I had like a 1-inch spike that was shaped in the form of a triangle kind of deal, just like in and out. And I got kicked back on with a jackhammer onto some steel, and it kicked back and it went in and through my leg. And I luckily I rolled the right way to where it didn't tear any tendons or anything. So I rolled the proper way that it was, because it was curved. And apparently the way that I rolled off of it, I rolled with the curve all on like just by accident. And I ended up with this like 2 holes because it basically pierced. It went in and back out because that's how much it was curved. And yeah, dude, but all they did was just sewed me back up or whatever, and I was good. Like I went back to work on a Tuesday. It happened on a Friday. I went back to work on Tuesday. Like,
well, you know what? You probably rushed back to work when you shouldn't have, because you probably didn't have any insurance and you missed Monday and fucking probably got a little bit less than Friday. So
the day that it happened was the day that I got. The day that it happened was the day that I got put onto their medical insurance for the company that I was working on. Like I signed it in the morning that day, and then the accident happened at the very end of the day.
You've been canceled. You no longer have medical insurance. No, you can't do that. No. Who said you?
Well, it was. I could have sued the hell out of him then, because I was working on his job site. So
you were now illegal.
His wife worked his wife was really high up at the hospital, anyways. So like it was all paid for. It wasn't that big of a deal. And then I didn't even go and get the stitches removed. I just removed them myself, because that shit's really easy. You just cut them and fucking pull them, dude.
Yeah,
my girlfriend at the time was sickened by it, but yeah.
It was a 4-foot transformer. It was 220 kilos, so over 450 pounds. Fell and hit me from the back, like it was behind me like this. And the guy said, "Look out, Roxy, huh?"
Right onto the hip, yeah.
A long time ago now, over a decade. So again, when it happens, it sucks. But so anybody can help out Miss Sparkles, you can use it.
Yes, go check out that and help out Miss Sparkles if you can. Right on. All right, let's see here. So yeah, like I was saying with Dexter Resurrection, go ahead and check it out if you guys liked the first Dexter and you want to see it. It's kind of like the first season, and it's just it's going to have some characters that you remember, and I think they're doing it pretty well to where like I'm ready to keep watching the next ones that are coming out. Because I'm down to see where it ends. I mean, they even have like Uma Thurman's in it now, and like Peter Dinklage. it's like
who owns it now? It's not on TV.
It's anymore. Showtime. It's Paramount and Showtime.
So that's not who was originally on there, right?
No, it was
They got more money
It
behind
was
them.
on, it used to be on
Peter Dinklage.
HBO, I think. I think it
Really?
was on
Okay.
HBO. Was it? No, I don't remember what
I
it
thought
was.
I thought it was like cable network TV.
No, it was a little dark. It was what was it originally on? I could have sworn it was on HBO originally back in the day.
Andy would know. I thought it was like cable TV. Maybe it is on HBO. Okay, when you said Showtime, I know they got a little more money. That's why they probably got Uma Thurman and Peter Dinklage in it.
So what was Dexter originally on?
But you're not going to be continuing to watch Twisted Metal 2, apparently, for the first 3 seasons. You said
it was just on. It was on Showtime.
Showtime. Oh, it was on Showtime the whole time. Okay,
It's still on Showtime, but now it's also through Paramount or whatever.
That's probably why I never watched it right there, because I can tell you why I've seen it 3 times then, because somebody rocking, knocking the boots. Oh,
hey, Jaconis, he might do that again. They do the surprise motherfucker in the new one again. Like they go ahead and own it. Like all the memes and stuff that are surrounding the show, they bring in all the different old villains and stuff. It was kind of cool. I was like, hey man, there you go. There's your little nostalgia bait to get people to be like, oh look, everybody's back, sorta, but they're not, because it's like in his head. So they make it work. They make it work. It was pretty cool. But what was that about Twisted Metal? Sorry.
So for the first 3 episodes, you said that's a no-go. You like Dexter. You said that's a good one.
I would say, look, I watched all 5 episodes that are out of Dexter, and I liked every single one of those episodes. Like I understand why it's rated so highly right now. It's very good, very good. Twisted Metal, on the other hand, no. Like I would probably give the first season maybe like a 7.5, an 8 at best. Like as a kind of small B budget series, right? Like so that's a different ranking system. That's not up there with like some of these good, like a good show that's also an 8. It's like it's a bad show, but it's a low budget show that's fun. Like it's a fun show. It's probably like a 7. This season so far it's like a 3 right now. It's not great. Like
that's horrible.
I like the end of the ending of episode 3, because then you get Axel and Mr. Grimm. That was kind of cool. You get to see them.
But I mean, just like a point, and if you had told me 20 years ago that they're going to make a TV show that's going to be rated R about Twisted Metal and Twisted Metal 2, and it was fucking barely a 3, like people, I'd be like, "There's no way, dude." It's whoever makes
the first season different.
It's the directors, it's the producers, it's the writer. That right there is prime picking for teenagers, for boys, for boyfriend and girlfriends. You can have some fucking funny jokes in it, but it's like, I mean, that's the goth community. That's Minecraft right there.
If you ever saw
movie as a TV show.
If you ever saw me back in the day when I was on Hold My DualShock on Thursdays and stuff, when they would do more bigger panels and stuff, like we even talked about it on there. I'm sure Andy still brings it up, but like the problem with season 2s, right? Like season 2 of shows, it's like, oh, they get popular and then they're like, cool, let's go ahead and let's woke the shit out of it. Let's just throw all the woke bullshit into it, because they're gonna come back for season 2 because we got them in season 1. We got them. Bring them on, like we hook, line, and sinker. Bring them in.
Not only TV shows.
Now all of a sudden you're at a gay pride parade, and all of a sudden you're like, "What the fuck is this?" Every single one, like almost every single one.
That's even the sequels. Joker, the Joker Folie à Deux.
Yeah, well, until everyone realized, like they kind of waited for word of mouth on that one, because that thing barely made 200 million. Compared to the 1 billion.
They buy these IPs because the Joker, it's you know what you're getting into. It's sick, it's twisted, it's crazy, and I can make this crazy film that's really has nothing to do with the Joker and call him the Joker. And then I got you. Now that's gonna fund me to make something else. Scratch my back and give me the payout I've been deserving. My fucking my union benefits by being able to take $100 million and pay myself the director and hire Lady Gaga, who's virtue signaling the hell out of it, and start putting this fucking stupid ass fucking girl boss to the moon and singing and making it the most fucking woke piece of shit that's deviated so far from the source material, and you can't even call it the Joker anymore. Let's do that.
Yeah, no.
Let's do that with everything. Let's buy Suicide Squad and make a game and have fucking Harley Quinn beat up fucking gay fucking Batman.
And kill like gay Batman. Him up, killing Batman. So here, Syfaxx is going to watch Alien Earth, the series. You know, what's funny? It's like, I can't remember who I saw talking about it, but they mentioned that there's early reviews for the TV series out, and people are saying that it's actually pretty good. I don't know. And this is the other thing that I was kind of questioning. I'm like, are we actually about to have like a good run of TV shows? Because right now it's like Dexter's doing pretty damn good. There's a possibility that Peacemaker is going to be good here in a couple weeks. Like Peacemaker looks like it could be a fun show. And then like if you got Alien Earth coming out, like that's going to be coming out around then too. We'll see if that one's any good. But it's every now and then you get like a good cluster of good shows. I'm kind of curious if we're sitting in that like new cluster right now, because I was hoping Twisted Metal would be part of that, but I don't think it is. You know,
I want Lanterns to be a good show, but I wanted it to be more like a serious take and more about like the cosmic side of DC and like stretch beyond the universes and like, you know. And then when I dropped the most F-bombs I ever have in my career on the first day, I'm like, I don't know if that's a good thing.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the way that you want it to go. Just
that's not what I was planning when I heard Green Lantern. If you watch the Green Lantern movie, and I forget the guy that plays Sinestro's name, but when Hal Jordan, Ryan Reynolds goes there and talks to all them lanterns at the Lantern Corps, and it's got fucking Sinestro there, that is prime comic nerd shit. I don't know why I was like, that movie sucked. I'm like, that's the Lantern Corps, and the best Lantern Corps version from comic to film I've ever seen. That dude is fucking Sinestro, from the comics to the games to the TV. I mean, the smoke blob cloud at the end.
Just one character doesn't make it any good though.
All the other Green Lanterns were great too. All the other Green Lanterns had the fucking feel for it, and it would have got you close to like the Atrocitus, Red Lantern, and all that shit. Great,
so
great.
Draconis saying, is it a prequel to the first Alien movie? No, this is actually sometime down in the future. I don't know exactly how far down, because apparently they're gonna have like an alien, a predator. Like they have like different creatures from different areas. So they're like exploring different areas or something like that. And I think the aliens get out or something. Like it's some weird premise like that. I don't know if I've seen the trailer. Yeah, that's like Jose just jumps the fence. He gets out of the ship. It was crazy. Like,
shame on you, Draconis. You know that that's not politically correct. We call them immigrants. We don't call them aliens. All right.
Boo!
Boo!
Boo the non-alien.
Boo this man!
Boo this man!
What did I do? I was just trying to correct him. I'm sorry. Get out of here, loser.
It's like aliens. Aliens.
Bam! Bam! What the fuck just happened?
The fuck you talking about? Jose, can you see by the dawn's early light? It's okay. He says it's okay. I'm mostly racist. It's all right. We have no problem saying mostly racist things here. It's just when we prefer we prefer fully. Mostly is acceptable, but we can't have none though. We can't have the none part. That doesn't work. That does not work.
We prefer mostly racist. We do.
Yeah, we gotta ride somewhere in the middle, slightly towards leaning towards definitely. Like it takes 2 years before the original. It takes 2 years before the original Alien?
Yeah, I guess you're saying it's set 2 years before because so I guess it is a prequel.
That's weird. Like I don't know if
I guess it is.
Is it 2 years or 2 years after? That's weird. I could have sworn that it's sometime because it's some vessel that's collecting a bunch of stuff. So maybe it's a ship from a different planet that lands on Earth, and because of that, the aliens are there on Earth or something. I don't know. I haven't looked too much into this one yet.
They should have a transgender female for the main role, in my opinion. They should hire Hunter Schafer just to be progressive and to get with the times. I mean, just because. That's
what's your obsession? What's your obsession with that dude, man?
we haven't seen her in any projects. And I want to get her. She missed out on the casting in Zelda, so maybe she can be the badass that we need her to be in Aliens. What's this called? Aliens is Coming.
She's in that terrible fucking movie, that Cuckoo movie. Do you ever see that one? That was pretty bad.
13 King style in the hizzle.
What's up, 13 King? What's going on? What's going on,
pimp?
Right on, man. Well, look, what video games and whatnot are you into right now? We're only gonna go a few more minutes, and then we'll be on out of here, so people can get over to Hold My Dual Shot because they're starting up here in about 6 minutes. About 6 minutes.
Well, first I'd like to start by saying thanks for everybody for hanging out with us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, come back here every week. We do this about an hour. It's a small little show, but we love having everybody's company. We're thankful for it. I play video games on my channel. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. Syfaxx trying to get to 250. He's one away. So smash the subscribe button on both of our channels. Right now, I'm playing Bloodborne. I'm trying to platinum that shit. Last week, that was a fluke. My internet was shit. Don't worry about that. But now, and today, that was a fluke too. Maybe I got a lot of flukes going on. But, whatever. We're going to go back to playing Bloodborne. I got Sekiro coming up. I got Claire Obscure Obsidian coming up. We got Grand Theft Auto in the future, a whole bunch of good shit. So make sure to subscribe. I'm going to do YouTube and chill Friday. I'm going to start doing it on my actual channel to try to get garnished 500 subs, which I'm about 50 away from. So,
yeah. Besides
that, I'll be on DA's office Thursday and back here with Syfaxx next Wednesday.
Yep, right on. So that is what Rockefeller has going on. Like I said, next week it'll probably be starting to be later. Like it'll be a later show. It'll still probably be about an hour. Maybe since it'll be later, and I don't think I'll be going into. There's like 3 other streams that start around 3:30, 4 o'clock. So I just figure get in an hour before those. But if I'm not off work till 4 o'clock anyways, I'm probably going to do these a little later at night around like 6 o'clock or something.
Absolutely.
I'm sure there'll be a couple streams going on, but I don't think it'll be as clustered. Nope. So maybe we could do an hour and a half, maybe even longer, depending on how we're feeling. It'll be one of those things. We'll feel it out. We'll see how it starts working once I get a more set schedule. And then I will be doing more videos, and I'll be seeing weapons tomorrow. And then I might try and figure out if I'm going to start doing for sure Saturday stream, like, for an hour or two, and then make sure I can bring on people so I can do like more of my panel shows. And then maybe Monday do the panel show. See if I get another guest, maybe get a Angel or someone on here so we can have 3 to 4 people on here just shooting the shit about whatever. Everyone like it'd be like, hey, bring a topic. Everybody bring their own topic, and then we can all just chat it up about it. Whatever, something. You could do something.
And bring a woman for the chat, and bring an extra woman for the chat.
Yeah. Bring them on. Bring them on.
Bring the ladies. Bring their viewers. We need some help, man. So again, thanks to everybody for hanging out and share this shit out there.
Absolutely. Yes, go ahead and do that. I believe Hold My DualShock starting up here in just a couple minutes. Go ahead and go check them out. They're a great show. Their thing's blowing up right now lately.
I'm pretty sure Sergeant Gina already sent the link in the comments. So whenever we go dark after we say goodbye, it'll still be floating up there. We put it. We should go right to the.
Yeah, if I can find out how to do raids, I'll start raiding people. That way, it'll just automatically redirect.
We gotta get the You have to have the 500 to be able to send people over. So that's why I want to get the 500.
Oh, really?
Because if I had 500, we could be multi-streaming this right now to where you could be streaming it. You know what I mean? But I can do it through mine, and I can just send them somewhere else. It's like my MMA Crease Jr. They do that podcast that DA is going to be up on in a couple of days. If he hasn't, so we can send them anywhere.
That's tomorrow, actually.
Yeah, I think it's tomorrow. So
yeah. All righty, guys. Well, that's everything here for Midweek Hangings. Obviously, I'm Syfaxx. That's Rockefeller. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not already. Hit those like buttons on your way out, and go check out some other great streamers like Hold My DualShock. I know is about to start up in just a minute. And we will catch you on the next one. Peace out.
Peace.
Whiskey lead a wandering soul to heaven's watering hole. I'll drink to forget a memory, but hell's got one more trick. just dance.